Hello, Steve White, Steve RT9. Well, I'm pretty disgusted at Doomcock. I watched a video the other day, and it was about Disney. Now, Disney is having problems, mostly because they're being attacked by the right-wing conservatives over their supporting the gay community and supporting diversity and not accepting and participating in the, Don't Say Gay bill. So they're getting attacked from that, and all these people in the middle are being told by these people that, oh, Disney's now trying to corrupt your children. They're trying, they're going to put all these, gay things in, and your children are going to be corrupted and, damaged, and you can't take them to a Disney film anymore. You can't sit them in front of the screen and, put Disney Plus on. And a lot of people are buying into this because they're afraid. They're afraid of, what could be happening, what they could be, showing their children. And it's working. They're actually having an effect on Disney. Disney lost millions of subscribers, and sadly, in order to get back some of the money that they're losing, they're going to fire like 7,000 employees, and they're going to cut back on the budget for new content. Now, admittedly, some of their content isn't great, and they are pandering a bit to sort of one side, and they need to find a nice middle ground where they're not supporting the old school regressive conservative bigots and homophobes and all the Easternphobes, the misogynists, the transphobes, all those people, but not sort of pushing an extreme agenda on the other side either. Just letting everyone just be in their world without having to, discriminate against anyone or, wave any flags for anyone else. They need to find a balance, but it might be too late because that side has decided to target them. And even if they do tone things down and find a balance, they won't be happy until they've destroyed Disney. And you see this in all the videos from people like Clownfish Media and people like that, and Mr. H reviews. All these people, they have targeted Disney, and every video, their angle is Disney's bad, Disney's failing, because they want Disney to fail because they're a progressive voice. They are supporting diversity and supporting diversity and representation, and they don't want that because they want to go backwards. They want to go back to the 50s because they're insecure little men who have no strength in themselves, and they need the whole world to bow down to them and be treated inferior so that they can feel superior and they can feel confident, because they don't have any self-confidence or any belief in themselves. They need to destroy other people and cut them down so they feel okay, and it's just pathetic and it's sad. And I'm just glad I don't have that issue. I'm confident in myself. I don't need to put other people down to feel like I'm better. And these people do need to do that on a real psychological level. They need the whole culture to shift so that they have the power, and women are disempowered and people of colour are disempowered and victimised and degraded, and that. It's just really sad. And he's buying into all this and he's supporting this, he's promoting this. He's actually saying that CRT exists. Now, CRT, people, let me tell you, doesn't exist. Nowhere in the history of the world, not today, not tomorrow, not yesterday, was that course ever going to be taught in primary or secondary school. And it isn't even a course. It was a subject or topic in someone's course in a law school. It was in a law school. Someone was talking about critical race theory in relation to something, and someone heard about that somewhere, and they told the lie that, oh, this is going to be taught in your school, and it never was. It was never going to happen. It's not. They're not related. It's like saying, oh, they're going to start teaching, environmental law in your primary school, and people was like, oh my God, environmental. It was never going to happen. They made it up. But all you have to do is scare people, and they will follow, because people, they respond to fear. They respond to threats. We live in a cynical, sad, cynical world, and people just assume the worst. And if someone says someone's going to hurt you, someone's going to hurt your child, they will believe it, and they won't actually look to see if any of it's true. So all you have to do is say that about someone, say that about a business, and you're going to hurt them. And that's what they've done. They've hurt Disney. Now, like I said, Disney's made a few missteps themselves and hurt themselves a bit, but they're a big part of these losses. So they're jumping up and down and celebrating that Disney is actually suffering and acting like they did to themselves, when really they're a big part of it and they're proud of it. And it's just really sad. And really sad that Doomcock is perpetuating these conspiracy theories about CRT and all the things he's saying about Black Lives Matters and all these things he's saying about trans kids and trans people and all these things that he's spouting and promoting, like these people that say, oh, I'm not saying that, but they'll promote someone who is. I don't believe that. I believe in equality, but I'm supporting the people who are perpetuating the lies that disenfranchise and disempower those people. It's sick. It's horrible. And I see him as like a character, and he was sort of entertaining because he was sort of created as entertainment. But in order to break out of that little sci-fi fan sort of bubble of subscribers and get the mainstream hate views, he's buying into and promoting all their propaganda, and it's just really ugly, and I just have to call it out. Even if no one listens to me, I have to say it for my own, to feel okay with myself that I'm not going along with this and I'm saying something about it. So I've said my piece. Have a nice day. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and don't listen to those haters, please.